And I have this app up from the other day.
Oh,
The probability one. Ah, I think what makes me is what confuses me is the sample means. That's what's confusing.
that's confusing me also, and I can't figure out how to word it in my brain so that I understand and I don't get them confused.
Hold on, I gotta exit off of the YouTube
I
here.
can't figure out how to word it in my brain so that I
gotta exit off of Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay, so let's get on the group quiz then, and we'll just start. We'll just.
Okay, yeah, let's just.
It's
seem easier. Does it seem easier?
What?
The quiz that we.
I'm worried about the test, and I'm doing it. I'm taking that test with me. And I've been saving all my preparation and stuff, and I just stapled it, and I'm going to take it with me on my trip and try to.
Yeah.
I did do the homework quiz for lesson 6, and I knew how to do that today. I got all the answers for that one.
I did that just before the meeting started last night, and I got 6 out of 10 on my own. So I'm like, well, okay, so it's not quite there, but I guess I'm catching more than I think I am.
Sorry, my battery's dead. Is this my battery, Shane? I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought you were using it. Until my battery dies, I guess. I don't have it again, but I wanted to use it, and I have to go look for my battery. I'll be right back.
Okay. How are you doing with this, Keith?
Got stumped after number 2. Didn't get number 3 for that one. So I think I don't get any of this. So I'm gonna go get a tutor on campus, and I'm gonna work with the tutor because I don't get any of it.
That's it's frustrating for me. Do you have a microphone? Do you have like a headset or a microphone headset?
No. Why?
Well, sometimes for me, it kind of it gets muffled a little bit, and so I was just wondering if maybe it's my computer, and maybe Lisa hears you just fine. Sometimes I hear you just fine, and then other times it's kind of mumbled, and so I was just curious.
Yeah, probably just me. Sometimes I go into a softer voice.
No, I think it's a connection. I think you need to be closer to your microphone or something. It's the connection. It's never really great. But it's good enough. Let's start second group meeting quiz.
All right.
I mean, might as well try, right?
Right.
I listened to the video things and I just got and I started reading through the lesson that confused me more. I was like, oh.
From the book?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just started reading that and I got really confused.
yeah. I do sometimes, I did meet with the tutor.
Oh, did you?
We went over lesson 5 and 6, the things I didn't understand. And she made it so much easier for me to understand. And she is really cute. She's just like so helpful. So meeting with her is really good. So I already set up my appointment for next Tuesday with her.
I should do that.
So I'm marking everything that I don't get, and I'm going to have her go over it with me too. But she's really nice.
Yeah, I'm glad BYU Idaho has a tutoring center on campus that I could just go to for free. So that's really nice. And
Then you can sit in front of a person and they can help you.
Yeah, that's
What I did.
so that girl was the class tutor.
Oh, okay.
She's assigned to our class, but she was really good. She's really nice. Okay.
okay,
So we do need the normal applet. Standard normal curve. Oh, we need the normal probability applet. So that's the David M. Lane one. So okay, let's get started then.
Okay.
Okay, it says, you want to read it, Alicia?
Sure, I can read it.
Okay.
Okay, it says, use the normal probability applet to find the combined area under the standard normal curve that is to the right of z equals 1.358 and to the left of z equals negative 1.358. And the answer to 3 decimal places.
Okay, so can we just go on there? We can just go on there. Do we have to have the? Oh, I think you would put it in like 0 and 1. 0, 1. Let's just see what it is. 0, 1, and then you do, what are the numbers again? Between,
Negative 1.358.
okay, negative, hold on, negative
358.
Okay, and then it's, and the other side, it's the positive, right?
Yes.
1.358. Okay, it says 0.8255. Is that an answer?
So did you go to the Z table
Just a second. What
with
is
the Z score?
Yeah. 0.175. Oh. You have to find out, do we have to find out the mean and standard deviation before we do it then?
Oh,
Because we don't know. Let me read it again. I am sorry. We sat there and watched it last night.
yeah, and it seemed like, oh, okay, I got it. And then to do it today, I just don't know.
Well, I understand what the Z score is in my brain, and I did it right on there. Use the app to find the combined area under the standard normal curve. That is to the right. So on your answer, did you get 0.175?
That's what that I did with him last night. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think.
Hello?
Well, I do not know. I don't know, to be
I'll
honest.
get him.
We can still just keep plugging things in until we figure it out.
He's. I'll go get him.
Can you tell him to call back later?
I'll go get my dad.
Sorry, guys.
Let's see. Oh,
So on the David M. Lee app, right?
1.358.
So
What do I put into the area?
what?
What do I put in for the area?
Well, what I don't understand, because it doesn't give us any information, and that's what is complicated for me.
They hung up.
Says use the normal probability applet. Are we not using the right applet? We're not. I thought that one was. How do we get to that applet again? Just a second, let me see. BYUs. Okay, so
Yeah.
just change the 1.358.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm just gonna do the same for that. Yeah, I figured it out. You have
Okay.
you have to use that other applet. It's the normal probability applet, and you just plug in those scores on both sides and it comes up.
That's what I did, and I got, and so the answer would pop up in the area? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. 0.1745, but it rounds to 1.175.
Okay, that's weird, because I put that in mine.
Let me show you in a second.
Okay.
If I can reach my computer over there, I can show you what I did. So I don't think it's gonna reach. I can't get it to reach. Here, I'll unplug it for 2 seconds. Look, can you see it? Can you see it at all?
I can see the blue.
Okay, so
Oh, there.
So
That-
just
that's
down
coming up.
here, just down here, put 1.358 and 1.358.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And then it just comes up at the top on area.
Mine came up with 0.9128.
Nope. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Okay, wait a minute. I think I figured it out. I didn't take the center of the blue out. I needed just both the sides.
Yeah, you just do the side.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so next question is, Keith, would you read that?
What?
We're on question 4.
Question 4.
Which of the following will have a smaller standard deviation if non-observations are randomly drawn from a population? This person individual cannot be the
All right, I couldn't hear you very much, so it just says which of the following will have a smaller standard deviation if 9 observations are randomly drawn from a population. So let's try to. So if 9 observations are randomly drawn from a population, that's kind of a small, that's not a very big sample.
Right.
So our standard deviation would be smaller. So it would be the sample mean, I think it's the sample means.
The distribution of the sample means is the answer, yes.
Sense, because if you only do it on 5 or 9 people, then you're not going to get a very big deviation between them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so does that make sense, Keith? Does that make sense? Okay, we're on 5 now.
Yeah.
Which of the following results implies that the spread in X, and that's the,
X bar.
yeah, that's the,
I think that's
I don't have all my laws written down. I thought I printed that out. So
I have it written down. Just 1 second here.
I had it written down last time. Okay. Which of the following results implies that the spread in X decreases as the sample size increases? I wrote it down.
Okay, I have both definitions. Do you want me to read them both?
Well, he told us, yeah, sure.
Okay, this is the central limit theorem. States that if the sample size is large, the sample mean will be approximately normally distributed. And then the law of large numbers states that as the sample size increases, the standard deviation of the sample means will get smaller.
So if it decreases, then the sample size will get bigger. Which of the following implies the spread in X decreases as the sample size increases? Well,
This is, the standard deviation. The spread. Oh, where's on
I
the-
think it's the central limit theorem. Anyways.
It's the law of large numbers. That's what the answer is.
Well, we just need a better, I'm going to go and print all that off today because I don't like having to look for it. Law of large numbers says this: if the sample size is larger than the sample mean, will typically be close to the population mean. This happens because the standard deviation will get smaller.
Yeah. And then on the distribution of, in my notes I have here for the distribution of sample means when the parent population is not normally distributed, the spread says if the standard deviation of the population is the O, I forgot what that is, then the standard deviation of the distribution of samples means, it gives the formula.
I think I have the wrong. I'm trying to find the group quiz, and I can't find it.
Oh, your answers?
Yeah, group meeting quiz 6. Where's group? Did we do group meeting quiz?
Yeah, he did. He did 7.
Oh, here it is. So 5 is the law of large numbers.
Yes.
Okay. So we're on 6. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. So scores on the quantitative portion of the GRE are approximately normally distributed with the mean. So we know so it tells you the mean and the standard deviation. Okay.
And this one he used with the Excel formula.
Okay,
So
I'm trying to figure out how. So where do we go to get that?
if you go to the, as you go onto the website, and then you click on iLearn,
Yeah.
and then it'll have, it comes up with, after you clicked into your course,
Yeah.
the announcements. You
Oh,
have to go down week 4 in the lessons, and there's that big little pink poster type thing
okay.
by Dietrich Uchtdorf. And the Excel formulas are right there in the attachments just below that.
On the content, then I go
On the announcements.
Oh, at the very beginning.
Where the announcements come up after you.
Okay, so now I have to exit back out again. Hmm. Okay. So I learn and then get in, and then it's barely. So did he just barely put that up?
No, he showed us that last night.
Well, yeah. I mean, he just barely, because I was looking for it and I never
Oh,
earlier. And so right here it says Adobe Connect, Adobe Connect. I don't see.
The
Here's
sign where Dieter F. Uchtdorf, where it has the pink with the flowers. It's
What?
in week 4 lessons.
Is it before that?
It's just below it.
Okay, I see. No, there's the David Lane one. Okay, right there.
Yeah, keep going down.
But when I tried to use it before, it didn't come up.
Oh,
We'll see.
Did you find that, Keith?
No.
The Excel?
Okay, I got it. Okay, so read.
Okay.
So what are we going to do? We're doing, tell me you're going to have to read to me, tell me what to.
Okay. The scores on the quantitative portion of the GRE are approximately normally distributed with the means of 150.8 and the standard deviation of 8.8.
8.8. Okay, and the mean was what?
150.8.
150.8. It won't let me change it.
Do the editing. Click the editing, enabling editing.
50. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. 150.8. Got it.
Okay, so in the question 6, it talks about Diane earns a score of 160, and it goes in the X box.
So I just put 150.8 as the mean, and the 10.2 is the standard deviation, right? So it gives me, oh, now tell me, I don't know what this sigma thing is. That's what I don't understand. It's N. So sigma's N.
Okay, we're going to, but this one, he's talking about using the compute the Z score.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
So what, I don't know what X is. What's X?
X is the one that we're going to find out that's the 160 in question 6, where it says Diane earned a score of 160 on the quantitative portion.
Okay, and then the mean is 150.8 and the standard deviation 10 point.
It's 8.8.
150.8. Okay, so I got a score of 0.90.
Your standard deviation is 8.8.
Oh. How come I'm all messed up? Okay. The X is 160. The mean
Yes.
is 150.8.
Yes.
Standard deviation is 8.8.
Yes.
It came up my z-score as 0.902, which is not correct.
Got everything that I did.
Did you figure it out?
160 and 150.8 and 8.8. The z-score is 1.045.
Yeah, but I don't know how they got that. Well, the first one, we don't know what X is. I mean, oh, it says it.
X is 160.
Okay, why is it not working then? I don't understand. I'm gonna look at it again. This makes me so frustrated. Because it should work, right?
Yeah. If you have X as 160
Okay.
and then the mean as 150.8.
Okay, it says 150.8, 8.8. Okay, well, in the box down, it says point. I wonder if I'm supposed to do.
Okay, this is how I know to do technology, okay? I'm going to send you a picture of what I have on my computer.
Did you figure it out?
Yes.
You did?
I'm going to show you what mine is. Okay, I'm going to send you a text of my picture. Now I know how to do this right now.
You do? So did
Well,
you do it on the Excel?
yes.
Why is it not coming up then? Because mine's, so I put in, on line 4, I put in 160 and then 150.8 and then 8.8. And my z-score, you know what? Maybe you have to.
Can you hear me?
Oh, never mind. I clicked on it and then it changed it. I got it. Woo!
Okay.
It's just because you have to click on it for the answer. Okay. Yay. Keith, I hope you're figuring this out.
That one I've been playing with almost all night, so that's the one I figured out, but I don't know about the rest of them.
Okay, so now we're going on. I'm really thrilled about this. Maybe I can figure out the rest of my homework. Okay, what is the probability that a randomly selected student will score above 160 on the quantitative portion of the GRE?
So,
Probability app thing again.
that one, we need to go to the David Lane.
How did you know?
I'm not quite sure. I'm putting it in.
David Lane app.
045.
This is a problem, is knowing which ones apps to use.
Oh, I did it right. Oh my gosh, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, so what I did is we take the z-score from number 6, 1.045.
Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
I have to keep switching. Mom. Whoa, what happened? I don't want that crap. My homework is impossible. Okay. Later, because yours is way easier than mine. Okay, so what's the mean? Tell me, read it to me.
Okay, so you have to take the z-score from number 6.
Okay, hold on.
Which is
Okay, which is
1.045.
did you put that in the area?
Now I put that in the z table in the above. So you have to be in the area from a value.
Okay, above, oh, you put it in above?
Because it says it wants to know the score, how many will be, the score will be above 160.
Okay, so the mean is 160. What's the standard?
So the above, you need to put in 1.045
Right.
and then recalculate button.
Well, yeah, but I have to know what the mean and the standard deviation are.
We don't, there's 0 and 1.
0 and 1.
Yeah.
Oh, because yeah, okay, I did some of these too. Okay. Yeah,
What did you come up with?
oh, let me recalculate. Yeah, 0.148.
Yep.
So, okay. So 0.148. Okay. So a random sample of 5 students was their scores. What is the z-score? Oh, what is the mean? So you could technically just add up all of those.
So that one, you just put in the on the Excel form.
Yeah.
Well,
Where it says
At the bottom, compute the sample mean.
yeah. Just you have to remember all of those. Okay, Excel form. Okay, compute the sample. Okay. I think we even have them all on here still.
Yeah.
So wait, so the X bar is 160.
Yes. So then, okay, so this one, okay. What is the z-score corresponding to the sample mean of the student's scores? Okay, now I'm not sure I remember how to do this one.
Okay, so are we on 8? This is 8, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the 160 is the z-score, and it says, what is the z-score corresponding to the sample mean of the student scores?
So does that go back up to the top there with the X, where we have 160?
I do not know.
Um,
Oh, it's on the David Lane. Is this one on the David Lane one too?
let's see here.
so, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how do you get to the
You can type. Where did he go? Oh, there you are. You can type over here on the right side. Did you figure it out, Keith?
No, my mic is not working. How do you get to the Excel?
So you go on the very, the introductory, when you first click on it and you see the announcements for our class.
Yeah.
That's below that pink picture that he printed of Uchtdorf. And if you look on there, it says Excel formulas. And you just click on that. But I am just lost in this one for a second.
This one, yeah, I'm not sure how he got that. I know he went back to the David Lane.
You did?
Let's see. Oh.
what is the z-score corresponding to the sample mean? So I know what the z-score, okay, so if you put the sample, I just have to draw a thing in my head. Right, the sample mean is 160. The z-score is going to be we probably have to find we already found the z-score. So we have to use that app somehow again, I'm sure.
Oh, wait a minute. Next 4 questions, 1, 2. Do we have to put the 1045?
Uh-huh.
What does the z-score correspond to the sample mean of these students' scores?
I think it might be the standard deviation of the x-bar.
The standard.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking we have all these numbers that we could plug in there. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put a question mark on number 8, and I'm going to figure it out later.
So have you been able to print off the quizzes?
Yeah, you can print them off. Oh, it doesn't let you right after. It takes a minute to sink in, and then it should let us print them.
Oh, okay. Because I tried right after, I think maybe last week, and it just gave me the score.
Oh.
So I'll have to try that again.
Yeah, okay, so right for number 8, it's 2.338, but I'm going to come back to that one later and try to figure it out. So I put a question mark on my paper. You guys figure it out.
So
If you
did a few steps.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so probability app again. We need the probability. What does the question say again?
Says, what is the probability that 5 randomly selected students will have a mean score that is greater than the mean achieved by the students in the previous problem? We need to round our answer to 4 decimal places.
See, that one doesn't make sense to me either.
Because I remember he put that one into the Z, because when it rounded, because that's what I'm like going, oh, is it 0.10? But we needed
This is the Excel one, probably, right? To compute the z-score? Or no?
I know that he did a few things.
Okay.
Get up here a little bit.
So he picked 5 students. Okay, just pretend you picked 5 students, right? Okay. Okay, that's greater than the mean from the other problem.
Yes.
Which was greater than 160. So, well, I know there's the formula for that. So it's greater than 160. So we know, draw, this is how I do it. I have to draw a little bell-shaped thing, and I put 160 in the middle. So we know that the scores are going to be above that. That's the z-score, above the 160. So what's the probability of that? That 5 Well, it doesn't say like, okay. So which one are we going to use? We have to use one of these tables, and I don't think they should make it so difficult. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try the probability of this area, David and Lane, about 160. Wait. Okay, and the mean at, what's the standard deviation on it? Is that the 8.81?
Let me check here.
No. No, because that doesn't come up. So
Yeah, that was from the other problems there.
we don't know what the standard deviation is. Do we?
I don't think so.
I have no, okay.
I have the thing from last night up, so I was just trying, I'm just a little past where we're at right now. So I was going to bring that up a little bit and see if I could figure out, remember what he did really fast.
Okay. It seems like I did this, but I can't remember how I got my answer. What I'm going to start doing is using a large piece of paper so I can write how he does everything.
And now, I mean, it was very helpful last night, but I just
Well,
don't remember everything.
how helpful it was because I didn't do the lesson before, and so it just seems like, woo!
Yeah. It's taken a while for it to come up here. Probably because I got so much already going on.
You're good. We can come back to that one once you get up to it. Let's go over.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do any other problems while we're sitting here. Oh, so these are the rest of the problems. It says, suppose the mean GPA of BYU students is 3.8. 3.1.
Fine.
I'm just,
Do you want me to read it?
I've got papers everywhere.
I do too.
Oh my gosh, it's insane. Okay, so I see this mean. I got 3.5, okay? And the standard deviation is 0.7. Okay. It is well known that this distribution is left skewed. Okay, so it's not a normal one. So when it's left skewed, that's less than 3.
Yes.
What is the shape of the sampling distribution of the random variable, which represents the sample mean of the 81 students who were selected?
And I remember him talking about, oh, go ahead, Keith.
What do you consider 81 a pretty large sample?
But they had a really big sample, right? Is that what you're saying? So that we know it's approximately normal, even if it's less, because they had a big enough sample. So
Yeah.
it makes sense to me. Okay, so did you figure out 10 yet? Or 9?
It's still trying to come up.
Okay, I don't know why mine won't click now. There we go. Okay. Okay, what is the mean of the distribution of the sample means for all possible samples of size 81 that could be drawn from the entire population? So, does it say what the parent population is? Let's write everything I know. So, mean GPA is 3.5.
5.
Well, the answer is 3.5.
Yeah, and that's what
So just so it says, what is the mean of the distribution of the sample means for all possible samples of size 81 that could be drawn from the population? So it's just the same as the regular mean. The sample means and the regular mean don't change.
yeah,
So the answer is 3.5.
yes.
All right.
Oh,
I know. I'm so done.
Is it 0.7?
Oh, what? Oh, on question 11, it was 3.5.
Yeah, we got that one, and I understand it. Would number 12 be 0.7?
we need 3 decimal places.
What is the answer, Keith? Says, what is the standard deviation of the, okay, so this mean is, standard deviation is,
What did you have, Keith?
It's 0.7.
I can't understand what you're saying, but the answer is 0.078. Did you get the right answer?
I think he was
No.
really close. Oh,
So in the problem, it says 0.7. How do you get 0.078?
No, it's 0.078. I don't,
Yeah. How
well,
do you get?
how do I get that? Because I'm trying to figure that out. He already gave us the answers. We're just trying to figure out how he got it. So I'm writing it down in my brain here. So we're trying to find the standard deviation. 81 could be oh wait. So how do you get the standard deviation?
I wish this would come up because he has all these, tells us how to do this in there,
Oh my gosh.
but it's still not coming up.
All right.
So,
I might have to go back and look at it, but I'm just because he's only there. Okay, so just a second. It's probably one of these terrible formulas. I just want to go back to the would it work on any of our apps? If the mean was, so we know what the population is, population and the sample mean doesn't change. Did you figure it out?
I don't know. I was trying to figure these answers out. Student, I'm sure. What is that for? Oh, okay.
I don't expect all of this.
Okay, oh, it's the one where we have to square it.
Oh,
So you, the sample average of the numbers, well, we already have that 3.5, right?
yes.
Let me see if I wrote down the stupid formula for that anywhere.
Oh.
So what would our value be? Would it be, okay, let's just see. It says, so find the sample mean, that's 3.5, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then for each number, subtract the mean and square the result. What do they mean by each number though? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and figure that one.
Me too. I'm gonna watch that video again.
But it is the one where I have so many problems on this sheet. I don't know how to make any sense of this. Anyways, okay. Oh, yeah, because we don't know what the standard deviation is, so we cannot figure that out. Oh, steps to finding area or probabilities for distribution of sample means. Is that what we're finding out? No. We're finding the standard deviation. Okay, well, we know what the answer is.
Yes.
And it is what?
On number 12, or
Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I'm really here. Yeah, on number 12.
it's you were close there, Keith. The answer is 0.078.
What did you get, Keith?
.068.
Well, I'm going to be up till late tonight, I can tell. Now I don't know what I did with all my math papers. Okay. All right.
What I did 0.07, like the square root of 0.7,
Yes.
and then I divided that by 3.5.
Uh-huh.
It gets an answer close.
Well, how did you get the 0.07?
No, it's a 0.07, just 0.7.
Yeah.
So the square root,
Where did you get 0.7 from, though? Oh,
standard deviation.
I wonder if we could do it. I don't know. I'm going to come back. So this one I have a question on. We couldn't figure out 8 and 9
9.
and 12. So we're not going to be able to figure out 13 either. What is the probability that the mean GPA for 81 randomly selected? Oh, we can do it on that probability dumb table thing. Know where you draw it, or you just put it? Yeah. Where is that at? I thought I have like 15 tables on here. That's the probability one. Normal probability at. That's what that one. Let me see if I get the answer out of that. Okay. So if we put in, oh, we have to have a z-score though. So what if we put in, what does, tell me, read the, see if what I can, above what would be,
So
my question above, where would I put above? Above 3 point,
3.3, or is it below, less than?
well, you can only use 0 for this middle.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so below what?
3.3.
3.3. And then on the other side, what? Oh, it automatically does it. That is not the correct.
Right.
Well, I probably have the, if I turn on my light, maybe that would help. Able to see something. I'm like, oh, whoa, this is really bright.
Why are you racing?
Okay, so I might have the formula written down here in my,
Okay.
because I was doing it before. But we don't have a standard deviation.
Is the standard from the standard deviation from number 12? Wouldn't that be? Would you put in the 0.078?
Okay, hold on. Let me get to that other one then. This, okay, so the standard deviation is what?
0.078.
0.78, and then what's the mean? 81?
The mean would be 81.
And then that would be above 3.3,
It says less than.
below 3.3. Less than, below 3.3. We might figure this out. Let's see. Now, it says, oh, I would have to do maybe the between 3.3 and 81.
So it's worth a shot. I don't know. We might just stumble onto it yet.
Who knows? I'm thinking, well, that answer is 0.5 because, okay.
The 0.005, right?
What
That's what I have written down.
is that? No, is that our answer?
Yeah, that was the answer they gave us last night. Was 0.005.
So this says 0.5. So that can't be,
Because it wants 3 decimal places.
yeah, but that's 50%. This is 50%, and that would be less than. So I'm just wondering if my numbers, let me plug in something else. of below 81. Let me try it the opposite and see if it does recalculate. No, I don't know. Anyways, all right, moving on. I'm really tired. This
Me
is,
too. I get more and more confused, I think.
I know. I was hoping we could conquer this, but it's not working. Okay, 0.0052. It just comes to show that I gotta go back and figure using that all the output, right? What is the probability that the mean GPA for 81 randomly selected Idaho students will be greater than, wait, didn't we already find that?
We had less than, now they want greater than.
Well,
Ugh.
okay, well, this one falls on the rule of the 99% somehow.
Oh, huh?
Standard deviation, so it's that rule of the 99%, but I don't know why the other one doesn't follow a rule.
Right.
So this one's the 0.995.
Yes.
Okay. Number 15. Notice extreme or more extreme mean. Oh, okay, wait. Oh no, are you kidding me? The United States Coast Guard assumes the mean weight of passengers in commercial boats is 185 pounds. Okay. The previous value was lower, but was raised after a tragic boat accident. The standard deviation of passenger weights is 26.7 pounds. Okay. The weights of a random sample of 48 commercial boat passengers were recorded. The sample means was 177.6. Okay. Find the probability that a random sample of passengers will have a weight that is extreme or more extreme. Okay, so this would be 185 minus the 177.6 divided by our standard deviation.
Yeah.
That should give us the answer to number 15.
Boo.
Don't mind Tim.
Maybe your husband knows the answers to those stinking questions.
What'd she say?
We can't figure. We have the answers, but we cannot figure out.
For the life of us.
And we're about ready to pull our hair out
Have the answers, but you don't know how you got them?
because he gave them to us last night.
If you have the answers, what's it matter how you got there?
Because we have to be able to reproduce that on the test. That's next week.
Which is a huge part of our grade.
Picky.
So you had the 185 minus 177.6 divided by 26.7.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's find the calculator here. Let's see if I get this.
I'm just seeing if I can it comes up.
5 minus 177.6
Hey,
divided
hey,
by.
good.
Okay.
I really am gonna cry.
Me too. I'm like very close. 185.
I'm really sorry because my calculator keeps going out on me.
Oh, wait. 48 commercial. We have to be able to use that on the Excel. Let's see if we can. Okay, so we have the sigma. Remind me what sigma means. Is that the sample?
And
Is the sigma the sample?
it's, I don't know, yeah.
Okay, maybe we need.
That really should work though.
Is the answer 0.277?
The answer is 0.0549. That's what it's supposed to be. So we're not
And then round it to 0.055.
0.0, you have 0.055?
Because we have to round it
Oh,
3 decimal places.
0.055. Okay, well, I have the Excel.
26.7.
Let's see,
0.77.
compute, we're not computing the standard deviation, though. We're trying to find, what are we trying to find? Not the z-score either.
So we want to put.
Find the probability again. It's the dumb probability app. It's got to be on there. So we got to figure out how to do. So, it wants us, yeah, so what's 185 minus 177.6? 7.4. Let me see if I do.
It's 7.4.
Does it tell us what our, okay. Oh, this is not working. No, I don't understand this. Okay, I'm ready to disagree. Okay, well, I'm going to be watching that over again
Me too.
because I had too many questions I didn't understand. So tomorrow,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna just stop this and I'm gonna. Did Keith get the answers? Because I'm gonna turn in the quiz, Sue.
Keith, do you have any that you don't answers that you don't have?
8, 9, and 14.
Number 8 is 2.338.
Well, it says I got them all correct.
And then you needed number 14,
9 and 14.
9 and 13. Okay, number 9 is 0.0097.
And then 13.
13 is 0.005.
Did you get 14?
14? Did you say 14?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, number 14 is 0.995. Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, folks, dang it. That one was a hard one.
It was, and I'm gonna have to really, really study this one really hard.
I've already put so many hours into this class, it kills me.
Today I've been working on this since 3:30.
Oh, yeah.
Only long enough to I stopped